Hi students, welcome all. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 10, vectors. We all know that a quantity that has magnitude as well as direction is called a vector. A directed line segment is a vector. Consider a line segment AB from A to B. It is a vector denoted by AB vector, or simply as a vector, and to be read as vector AB vector or vector A vector. Okay. Now let us discuss the position vector of a point. Let capital letter P XYZ be any point on space, and let us consider O as origin. This x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Let the three axes be x, y and z-axis. Let P be any point on space. This P x, y, z. Then the position vector of P denoted by OP vector is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. It is the line joining origin and the P. This is OP vector. OP vector is equal to, we denote xi plus yj plus zk. That means if x, y, z are three axes and any point in space, let it be 1, 2, 3. If it is A, then the position vector of A, that is OA vector, is equal to, we call OA vector as 1i plus 2j plus 3k. Here OP vector is equal to xi plus yj plus zk, and the magnitude of OP vector, is denoted by modulus OP vector and is defined as mod OP vector equals root of, it is the distance between origin and the point, root of x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, clear. Now let us discuss triangle law and parallelogram law. Okay. First one is triangle law. If A vector and B vector are two sides of a triangle, if it is A vector and this is B vector, and the third side will be represented by A plus B vector. Okay. If A vector and B vector represented by two sides of a triangle, if A vector and B vector represented by two sides of a triangle taken in the same order, then their sum A vector plus B vector is represented by its third side taken in a reverse order. Let the triangle be ABC. Here AB vector is equal to A vector and BC vector equal to B vector. Then AC vector is equal to AB plus BC. That is equal to AB vector is A vector plus BC vector is B vector. Then AC equal to A vector plus B vector. This is triangle law. Now let us discuss parallelogram law. Next one is parallelogram law. Here, if A vector and B vector are two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, A vector and B vector be any two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then the vector sum of A vector and B vector is represented by its diagonal. This is a parallelogram. Now we can write, if A vector and B vector represents two sides of two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. If A vector and B vector represents two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then their sum A vector plus B vector is represented by its diagonal co-initial with A vector and B vector. That is, co-initial vectors means which starts from same point. If it is OA and OB, then it is OC. OACB is a parallelogram. Here OC is equal to, OC vector equal to OA vector plus OB vector. That is equal to A vector plus B vector. OC vector is the diagonal equal to A vector plus B vector. Okay, clear. Okay, next we discuss distance between two points. Distance between two points. It is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Let us consider any two points, capital A, x1, y1, z1 and B, x2, y2, z2. Be any two points, capital B is x2, y2, z2. We know that the position vector of A is, here we can write like this, position vector of capital A, that is OA vector, a vector joining O and A. This is position vector of A. This will be x1i, y1j and z1k, and position vector of capital B, that is OB vector, which is equal to x2i plus y2j plus z2k. That is a vector joining origin and the point B. If a point A is written as A is x1, y1, z1 and B is x2, y2, z2, then OA vector is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k, and x2 vector, that is OB vector is position vector of B, that is x2i plus y2j plus z2k. We are going to find the distance between the points A and B by using the triangle law. In triangle OAB, we know that OA plus AB is equal to OA plus AB. You know that OA plus AB vector is equal to OB vector. Here AB vector equals OB vector minus OA vector, which is equal to OB vector is x2i plus y2j plus z2k minus OA vector is x1i, y1j plus z1k. Now we get x2 minus x1 into I, y2 minus y1 into j plus z2 minus z1 into k. This is AB vector. Now we are going to find the distance between A and B, that is the length of the vector AB vector, that is magnitude of AB vector, that is magnitude of a vector we can find by using the formula. Coefficient of I is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, z2 minus, this one is we studied in our class 11th. in 3-dimensional geometry. Introduction of 3D geometry, that is distance between any 2 points x1 y1 z1 and x2 y2 z2 is root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. Okay, next is unit vector. Unit vector. A unit vector in the direction of a vector is denoted by a cap. A unit vector in the direction of a vector is denoted by a cap and is defined as a cap is equal to a vector divided by modulus of a vector. That is, to find an unit vector, just you divide the vector by its magnitude. To find an unit vector, just you divide the vector by its magnitude. A vector having magnitude k units, a vector having magnitude k units and is in the direction of a cap, that is, a cap is a unit vector in the direction of a vector. If a vector having magnitude k units and is in the direction of a cap is given by k into a cap. We all know that the magnitude of a unit vector is always unity, that is 1. Okay, that's all. We will discuss section formula in our next module. Okay, thank you all.